Hola mi gente, your boy Skyy John here today with my boy Nick. Okay, Nick, tell them who you are or what it is that you do. Where you from, all that sort of stuff.
So I'm from India. I'm from Mumbai. To be very precise, Dombivli. That's where I live. It's like a little outskirts of Mumbai. And I'm actually a YouTuber, like a content creator. I create content in India. And now that I'm traveling a lot, I'm trying to create content everywhere I go. And yeah, that's what I do. Like that's.
So you do content. So you service both markets then. So you do English in America and then Hindu in India?
Yeah.
Or both?
Yeah, so it's Hindi, by the way.
Hindi.
Hindu
Listen to me, Hindu. Sorry.
Yeah,
Hindi. I
yeah.
meant Hindi.
So it's Hindi. So majorly back in India, I do Hindi content. And like we call it Hinglish, which is like Hindi and English in it. And we have subtitles for everything. Like so anybody out here who wants to watch the content can watch it. And they would understand because we have like app subtitles in it. And so when I'm here, majority of my content is on YouTube. So when I'm here, I make 1 minute funny videos on Instagram. And that's all English.
You just call it Hinglish. So you all mix Hindi and English.
It's a thing. It's a thing back home, by the way.
No,
I did not make it up. It's a thing back home.
No, I get that because we have Spanglish where dudes mix Spanish and English. So when you're speaking in India, is it all Hindi or you go back and forth between Hindi and English?
It depends on who you're speaking to. Like you know, if like how do I define it? If I go like proper South Mumbai, out there would be probably someone living in the Beverly Hills out here.
Okay.
Like the rich kids in Mumbai, they only speak in English.
Really?
And, yeah, they only speak in English. And like it depends on like which locality you are. If you're in an event, it's majorly English, and you try to gauge what the other guy is speaking. Like,
true.
And then it depends. Like, you know, it's not all Hindi. It's either all Hindi or it's like super slang Hindi. Or it's like English.
One of the things when I look at TV, right, they always show India as being super poor, like Slumdog Millionaire. And I remember you were telling me, Skyy, that's bullshit, dude. That's not the way it is.
That's not the way it is.
Okay, explain the way it is. Because we don't know. Most people listening to this will probably never see India. I can get there someday, hopefully. That's one of the places I ever
You
been
would.
to.
Now you have to do it. Like,
I'm coming.
you promised that you are filming with me in India.
Yeah, I'm coming. So tell us what does TV and the newspapers get wrong?
So what happens is like, what I feel is, if you want to fucking get in, sorry.
No, go on, you can say fucking.
You can fucking get an Oscar out here. You need to show the poor thing. Like, you know, you never see like someone like who's happy winning an Oscar. That's what I feel like. So the more you go poor in the content space, the more the people out here like it, because it's not like that. Dude, I live within like a suburb in Mumbai, which is like super far from Mumbai too. It's in Dombivli. I'm out here. I'm out here on my own. I'm living at like the best places out here. I'm meeting you guys, and it's not like that. So India is a place of hustlers. If you know how to hustle well and work hard, then you can do anything. Like you don't have to, like, you know, it's very beautiful. It's beautiful. It's full of heritage. We have like so many different languages. I can't even like say that. I only know 4. That's about it.
Well, you speak 4 languages? Which 4?
I speak. So one is English. So one is Hindi, where majority of the Bollywood is Hindi. One is Gujarati. That's my mother tongue. And one is Marathi. It's because I live in Mumbai. That's why I've learned Marathi.
So if I'm traveling to Mumbai, I don't need to worry about that language barrier. It'll be okay.
Dude, I guess I told you this, that in India, in the whole of India, there are more English speaking people than the entire United States.
That's true, because we only got 330 million
I mean,
people.
I know, population does count.
Y'all got like I'm at 1.5 billion. How big is India? 1 point what?
1.3.
1.3 billion?
1.3, right? Yeah, 1.3 billion.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I mean, we have this perception of Indians. I mean, firstly, they showed up on TV as being poor as fuck, like Slumdog Millionaire. But did you like Slumdog Millionaire or not really?
I mean, like, I liked it's a good movie. But for me, it's not like... I've seen like better movies that could have been nominated for Oscars than this. Like, it's a good movie, but it's not...
But in India, it's not a popular movie. Like, you all dislike it because...
I don't like it, dude. Like, so, you know, I travel a lot. As you know, I travel a lot. And I don't like... If you travel, you take your country with you. Like,
right,
I don't want to show... Like, everybody, like, dude, up in US, I've seen shit which is unimaginable, dude. I've just seen shit which is unimaginable.
Okay, now
like,
guess
everybody,
what? Okay, now you can tell me what the fucking shit is that you saw that's unimaginable.
Like people talking to themselves, dude. Like half the people are talking to themselves. I thought like they're talking to someone at the airport. They're just talking to themselves on some shit.
Oh, you mean like in India?
So you don't have it in India.
Yeah, we got a lot of crazy people.
I'll tell you my first time in San Francisco. Okay, we came in. Okay, and the US government had sponsored us. Visit USA. It sponsored us to create videos to promote US tourism in India. And the first fucking day we got robbed. No fuck, dude. Like the first fucking day we got robbed. And you know what the cops told us? And the cops were here, and like, you know what happened? Like, one of my friend, Omkar, who's here out here, had his bag inside the car. Okay, and the bag had like $300-400 and like his passport. It's the worst fucking thing. The first fucking day in America. His first day in America. This is my second or third time. His first day in America. He got robbed. Passport gone. $400 and $500. And the cop we called the cops, and the cops like, dude, who leaves so much money inside the car? In India, do you do? I like, hell yeah, we do. Like, nobody fucking robs us like in India like this. Like, I saw the CCTV footage. The guy wearing a fucking hoodie came in, probably had a spark plug in his hand, boom, took the bag and left so fucking casually. I thought like he had a fucking decency to put the passport out and some of the dustbins. We checked entire fucking dustbins in the street, dude.
And gone.
Gone.
So he had to get a new passport to get home.
Yeah. And that's why he came late this time, because his passport got expired. The validity of this passport was only 2 years. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't at gunpoint. It could have been worse.
I get it, but it's not the case in India. I've never seen, like, I've met quite a few people out here. Everybody had like a story to say where someone popped a gun to someone or to them. Like, that's not like we live peacefully, like, not that bad.
A lot of guns in India too, though, right?
Yeah, but then it's not legal though. Like, you had to have license to have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I've
seen only once. I've seen it once. Crazy drunk at a bar. I've seen it once. Someone pop out a gun and like not to shoot anybody, just to like intimidate, saying that he's saying that I won't get drinks anymore. That's about it. That's about it.
He pulled it on the bartender.
No, he didn't pull it. He just pulled it out to show that he's got a gun.
What's a gangster in India like? Because I watched Sacred Games, the first season. That fucking thing was good.
That's gangster. That's exactly how it is. It's not exaggerated. That's exactly how it is. That's very precise.
So okay, let me see if I remember now. He was a small time gangster working his way up.
Yeah.
Connected to politics too and all this.
Yeah.
It's called Sacred Games, guys.
Watch it.
It's in Hindi. You could get English subtitles, or you could have them a version where they speak English, so it's dubbed.
But just
go to subtitles. Fuck the dub, dude, because it was off. Okay, I was like, whoa. I had to go back. I had to rewind and start again because I was confused what the hell was going on. I don't know who they hired to dub that, but whoever it was, they don't speak Hindi. Okay. They're just like, hey,
I can do that.
I like your voice. Come dub this shit. Make it up as you go.
But yeah, that's exactly how a gang.
So you like Sacred Games?
I loved it. Like, I loved the first season. Second season was a stretch for me. Like, so
yeah, I didn't watch the second one.
You're not missing a lot.
Dude, the first season, I was like, damn, this shit's good because so many twists and turns. It was good shit, man.
That's how, like, and the era that was described, which is not like this. It's probably 50 years ago, and that was the shit. Like, we've heard stories like that's legit. Like, a lot of dons have been made like that.
In that, right? He kind of fell in love with someone who's transgendered, okay? Is that acceptable in India?
See, I don't know if it's acceptable, but it's coming there. Like, it's exactly how it is out here. It's coming there. Like,
so y'all have a huge trans movement going on there too. Because I've seen like pictures of like the festivals and stuff, and you see.
Yeah. We have a parade too in Mumbai.
Oh, gay parade.
Yeah.
Probably huge because y'all got a lot of fucking people, man. And he showed me a list of all the CEOs in America that are Indian.
Yeah.
And dude, it's because it's
a lot of them are born Indian too.
I know. Microsoft, Google. I mean, y'all got to show me that list again. So guys, get this: all these dudes Indian. CEO of IBM, CEO of Google, CEO of Microsoft, CEO of MasterCard, CEO of Adobe, CEO of Diageo, that's the largest liquor distributor.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I know that one.
I worked with them a lot.
CEO of Rickett and Benexter, Nokia, Harman, Nova. Jesus Christ, dude, y'all killing it. So Indian parents, Asian parents, really hard on you to be successful, the same way we see like with Korean and Chinese parents and stuff like that. Also out of India, right? Are your parents cool with you going this entertainment route,
I mean, like,
or they want you to be a doctor?
No, touch wood. Like, for me, it was pretty cool. Like, so before this, I was a bartender. So they were like, anyways, you're doing better. Like, it's not like, so when I started bartending was not a thing in India. Exactly when I started YouTube was not a thing in India. And luckily for me, like, my parents were pretty chill about it. And but then, dude, I've seen a lot of people like being pushed over to like match, but who was like been successful. And for them, I mean, like, right now it's kind of changing, but in the past probably like 20 odd years, you have to be like an engineer or a doctor to be considered as being successful
in India.
In India,
or a Bollywood star.
Bollywood star would also like only if you make it. You know the problem. See, I'll tell you what the problem in India is. That's what I feel, and that's the only problem that I feel is if you're doing something which is out of the box, when you complete your journey, when you kill it. And that's when you get appreciation and support. But the support is needed much more when you're doing it.
Yeah. Like in the early days.
In the early days. So you have to, work thrice or 10 times as hard as an American, like as an Indian, then as an American, to be and to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
So for me, doing YouTube also, I had to switch between jobs and then shoot and then work and then shoot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So in India, right? So going back to Bollywood, you can't kiss on camera, can you?
I mean, you've seen Sacred Games, right?
Yeah, okay, but okay, yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's changing now.
Okay, but back in the day, some birds and shit are flying.
Oh, some two flowers would come in. That's
Why though?
I mean, like, it's always been like. I mean, like, I don't know why, because I don't like here you don't show it. Like, I mean, in India, you don't show it, but we still have like population 1.3 billion people. So you guys are doing it.
Yeah, no, but I mean, we could kiss on camera here though. Like
we can right now. I mean, now, like every movie, you have like at least 10 kissing scenes for sure.
But in the past, they would be blurred out, right?
This was like a taboo in India to talk like nobody is. I don't think anybody out here has ever spoken about sex to their family at all. Like that's not a good that's not a conversation that happens in India.
Okay, this particular, so you don't discuss sex with your family. Cool. Because I remember Richard Gere, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He kissed. He kissed.
Lara Datta, yeah.
At what was it? At some ceremony.
Some ceremony, yeah. I don't know. It was like, and it kind of.
Yeah, it was a big fucking deal.
Yeah, so it was probably like 5 years old. Probably 10 years ago, I guess.
Yeah, it was a while ago. It was a while ago.
Yeah. It was a big thing.
So India changing just as fast as the rest of the world. Like all these like taboo moments are being cast aside.
Yeah, for sure. You've seen like Sacred Games has more than like a lot more than kissing. Dude.
Yeah. Sacred Games got some shit in there. Because when I look at his girl and I realize I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Okay. So,
even I didn't figure like till the time he said it, dude. Like that's when I realized, oh, that's how it is. Oh, no wonder.
Yeah. Sacred Games was super cool. What's with all the dancing though? Y'all got a lot of dancing in your fucking. Is anyone in India that cannot dance? Let me go there first.
That's me. Dude, I cannot dance for shit, dude.
Because every star in India appears to be able to dance.
So what happens is, like what do you call a musical out here? Is a legit movie out there.
A regular movie out there. Yeah, because every movie got a freaking dance.
Yeah.
And these dudes be carrying on by.
I'll show you like after this podcast. I'll show you one of the guys who started dancing really well was inspired by Elvis Presley.
Okay.
Yeah, and he used to like dance like him, and he kind of looked like him too.
Okay.
And then it kind of grew, and everybody and dude, not even fucking kidding, dude. I like watching it, dude. I like watching it.
No, the dance sequence are freaking cool.
So, yeah.
As a matter of fact, Trump before his trip to India tweeted out a dance scene, but he like it's an Indian.
He's in
dance.
India right now.
Yeah, I know. No, I know he's in India right now, but they took his face and superimposed it on whoever the dancer was, because I don't know the movie, but it's some like gladiator kind of movie, and these dudes dancing.
Dude, so I mean, like I understand if it's like a full on blockbuster movie, which is like an entertaining movie, and you got like dance sequence and stuff in it. But dude, we have dancing in fucking serious ass fucking horror movie too. Serious ass fucking horror movie. You would have to have a like, even if it's a movie about a war, we still have dancing in it.
Like a serious movie.
Serious fucking war, we still have dancing in it.
With people dying and crying and shit, and then the dance scene break out. How's that? What, like the Germans and the
I mean, like, so if it's a movie about the war, they would be showing something which is like pre-war, and they're chilling, and one's out with this girl, and then they're dancing, and then they're killing.
Let me tell you the coolest.
I show a video where the dude is like dancing and killing, and the same dude, like Singham guy.
Yeah. Okay, guys. He just mentioned one of my favorite. I watched the movie, but one scene in this blew my fucking mind. Okay, it's online. It's called Singham, right? Singham.
Singham, yeah.
Okay, listen to this. Listen to this shit. Okay, Hollywood, get this action down. So, my boy. He's a police officer, right?
Yeah.
Chasing some bad guys, okay? Like a buff dude. And the car with the bad guys is flipping over.
Because he shot it.
Yeah, because he shot it. He shot it.
He just shot the car, it's flipping over.
It's flipping over as it comes towards him. And he reaches up into the car as it flips over him, grabs one of the dudes out, throws him on the ground, and then the car flips over his head. Okay, if that's confusing, you got to fucking see this, okay? Just Google Singha, Singham, okay?
It's not even closer. Like, if I show you some shit that's so ridiculous, like, I tell you one. The bad guys are here. There's a wall here. The good guys here. He's only got one bullet left, and there are two people out here. This my boy. My boy throws a blade on top and shoots the blade.
He shoots the blade too.
The bullet gets divided. One shot here, one shot there.
Dude.
But I'm not making that up, dude. Like, it's legit, fucking legit feature movie.
So, okay, but the Indian public doesn't freak out going, wait a minute, there's two over the top?
No, we would be fucking
You're
sharing
like,
it. Like,
okay.
Dude, you've got Fast and Furious too, so.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Y'all got Fast and Furious too.
No, I get that. Some bullshit in Fast and Furious. Because I remember, I think...
No, a lot of these movies have.
And one of them, didn't they shoot a missile through the ice and one of them was on the missile? Some dumb shit. Yeah, okay, I give you that. Okay, your movie's just as dumb as ours, all right?
No. I was a dumber. You guys are probably coping up now. You guys are coping up.
Yeah, I wanted to make fun, but now he bring up Fast and Furious. I guess, okay, we even. So, what's the drinking age in India? Because you used to be a bartender.
It's 21 now, right? It's 21.
What was it before?
Probably 18. So it's probably 18 for mild liquors, like beer or something, and then 21 for hard drinks.
But isn't there a part of India where it's 25 or no?
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a few states which are dry too. You can't drink.
Oh, really?
Gujarat, where Trump is right now, liquor is banned.
Why?
It's a dry state.
But I'm sure they still have their little underground. See, that's the thing.
That's India.
I'm honest, up until when you start banning liquor, I have no qualms with smuggling in. So, but some states are 25.
Yeah.
Man, 25 seem old.
And you know what the fucked up part is?
What?
Is that you can vote on 18.
No, but here too. See, it doesn't make sense.
You can elect your president and
could vote
prime minister when you're 18, but to drink you have to be 25, dude.
Yeah, but I'm just saying here in America, right? Because you could vote at 18. And you could go to war at 18. Like, you could be on the front lines in Iraq, Afghanistan, getting shot at, okay? Or having to lay down cover fire for your troops to move, you know what I mean? But you two are responsible to have a drink. You got to wait a couple years. See, that shit don't make sense. I understand why they did that, because it was Mothers Against Drugs, I think, who really push for them to make it 21. But in the grand scheme, in terms of being an adult, I mean, adulthood started at 18, you know? But
do you have the concept of dry day? Do you know what is the dry day?
What, not drinking?
You would not sell liquor or drink at that day. How many fucking dry days do we have?
How many?
Bro? Fucking a lot, dude. Like, I don't name.
So certain days you can't sell alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, like in Independence Day you can't. There are like in certain festivals you can't. In Gandhi Jayanti, like when Mahatma Gandhi was born, you can't. When he was dead, you can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there are many dry days out there. That's also a concept.
But so y'all will buy the liquor the day before then.
Yeah, I mean.
So because I mean, if it's a celebration.
So that's something I don't understand. Like, because it's a celebration and you should celebrate.
Yeah.
And the day you get an off, you would celebrate, but that's a dry day.
Yeah, Jesus. Okay, but y'all stock up before, so.
I mean, like.
So everybody's still drinking on that day. They just ain't buying it.
Yeah. I mean, like, not everybody.
Because Sweden have some weird shit too. They have this thing called, my Swedish friends out there, they have this thing called a Systembolaget. So only the government is allowed to sell liquor. I mean, like you could buy it in bars, but like if you want to buy a bottle, you have to go to the Systembolaget thing run by the government.
Doesn't make sense.
And they only, I think during the week they open like 9 to 5. And then on Saturday it's like 9 to like 3 or 10 to 3 or something. And so if you want liquor after dark, dude, you got to call up a dealer and meet a dude in the fucking alley to buy a bottle of vodka. No shit.
But in California, dude, everything shuts at 2.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the rule. It's a lot of people, well, I mean, not compared to India, okay? Because when I go to say a lot of people, California is the most populous state. But then I realize we're talking to a dude who from a country of 1.3 billion people, so.
Dude, the place which I live, the outskirts, Dombivli has around, 3 million? The population is 3 million just in Dombivli.
Uh-huh.
And Dombivli is probably West Hollywood. That's about it.
So how big is Mumbai, would you say? Mumbai got to have about 100 million people in it then.
Easy.
Damn. So there's no day that you ever go out and see the streets empty?
No, never.
Jesus. It's always packed with people.
Yeah, always. Probably at night too. And now, since probably like in a week or two, there are few places which would be open like 24/7, which was not a concept back in Maharashtra.
Oh, so y'all didn't have 24-hour restaurants and stuff
No.
before? But it's happening
It's
now?
happening now, yeah.
Okay. Like how long has it been since y'all made that change?
It's happening now. I'm like in a week. It's not happening yet.
Oh, okay. Oh!
Yeah.
So y'all weren't allowed to be open to 24 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just about to happen?
Yeah.
So India really stepping up its game.
Yeah.
See, my thing when I look at India and China, right? Like America gotta stay sharp because it ain't like Indians or Chinese are dumb dudes who just sitting there. Like these motherfuckers come in to take the title.
Work so much.
I know. And you have smart dudes that just as ambitious as a lot of the dudes here. So for America to retain its number one place on the map, like dude, you gotta be smart. Like dudes look at India. Because firstly, let me tell you right now, if I'm president of the United States, any Indian that comes here to study and get a degree in like mathematics or computer science or some shit, dude, I ain't letting the dude go home. I'll be like, hey, here's a green card, set up shop because I want you to stay here and start your business here. I don't want you fucking go home and compete with us. And that's what these dudes who really strict with immigration who get. They don't understand how smart like Indians and Chinese are. They will be coming for your title, and you gotta defend your turf. So if I see, because like with Tipsy Bartender,
I've heard this joke somewhere. Like where the Indian stand-up comedian says that, have you been to India? The other guys, people say no. That you should go because your jobs are going.
No, I know. Here's an example of that. So before, all the call centers, like any of the companies like Amazon, all these other dudes, I used to be a call center worker too. For which company?
Many, Sutherland. There were many actually. Like I used to keep switching because back in the day when the call center concept came in, and the money that they used to give as salaries,
it was good. It was good money.
Were tremendously good. Like you need to have like a degree and 4 years of experience to have that kind of money. And you're boom. If you can speak good English, done.
Yeah. But it's not like that anymore. It's changed a little bit.
I mean, like now you can get, it's good though, but you can earn more through various other things too.
Yeah, because I mean, so all the call center workers back in the day in America would be from India, right? And then all of a sudden there was a shift. India started opening its own call centers for Indian people.
Yeah.
So that was the first sign right there. Like me, I'd already pick up on that. Wait a minute, these motherfuckers, they come in for this title. So you know what I mean? Like I think
I've countless time I've told them that I need to check your computer. If it's not working, I probably have to be there. I'm in India, dude. I can't come for shit.
So you used to say stuff like that. Dude,
I don't know if it can be done remotely. I probably have to come there. I wish. But I'm here right now.
Yeah, Indian, like America need to really
let me ask you this.
China and get ready for that.
Let me ask you this. How much hours of work do you do in a day?
I mean, now I dial back a little bit, but I mean, in the early days, a tipsy bartender.
Still.
I mean, I was going dude, because I had to work at the bar and then come home and edit and shoot, you know. So
Yeah,
I was going around the clock. I was only sleeping for about 4 hours.
Yeah,
max.
same here. But then, you know, an average Indian who's going to a job is probably doing like 12 hours a day work. And that's an average Indian. Like, people are working damn hard. Like, people are hardly sleeping. And we do travel too, because wherever our work is, it's very expensive to live out there. So I remember my college was a 1 hour train, 1.5 hour train from where I live. My bartending classes was like a 45 minutes train from my college, and the work that I used to get could be anywhere. And then heading back home and heading to a morning college was insane.
Yeah, no sleep. But that's how you guys. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, the fact that these dudes out there that ambitious, you know, you gotta. I mean, for America to retain this title requires you to. I don't think these dudes get this immigration thing because, you know, always like, okay, let's build this wall. Let's keep these immigrants out. All right, dude. It depends on who that immigrant is. If you see that immigrant good in math or science, you better fucking rethink that and be like, hey, come on in, okay? I mean, that's unfortunate because the dude who's a farmer, you might be like, well, what about him, Skyy? But I'm just saying, that math dude can put you out of business. You better watch that shit. Like, when you see dudes good in science, technology, engineering, or mathematics.
How many Indians are there in NASA? You know, like, there's so many Indians in NASA.
I know. That's the thing. When you look at this shit.
How many scientist friends do you have?
I don't really have a lot of scientist friends. You have more than I do because you traveling with a dude who has an MBA in chemistry right now, okay? Who's sitting right over there watching this, okay? Because he works with you in video and he got an MBA in chemistry. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you know? That's the thing. Like,
in India, what happens is, like, when you complete a certain degree, that's when you think about what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like, we're not used to getting support to whatever we want to do before we complete. Like not for me though, but for everybody else, it was like, first you complete your studies, first you become an engineer, first you become a doctor. Like, I was talking about the gaming company to you. That guy is a fucking doctor, dude. Like, he's a doctor.
The guy who's running,
he's a doctor who studied
He studied
gaming company.
He became a doctor in the States.
He did, right? He studied here. Or he was here for a while, but then he's a doctor though.
Okay, so he's a doctor and he started a gaming company.
You know how long does it take to get a doctorate? Terribly long. And now he started a gaming company, which is like 3 years ago. Now think about it. If gaming was huge, all his life he would have done gaming, he would have been somewhere else right now.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. College work for you depends on what it is that you're doing. And it can work less.
What is it? What did you study in college that's helping you out right now, dude? Like, just the social skills.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, if you're in science and stuff, maybe.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But like, some of these, like, creative writing and, literature and stuff like that, dude, you're screwed. You know? It really depends.
No, but then everybody should go to college so that they get a hang of how to deal with people too. Because just working hard is not enough, dude. Like, for us at least, like, I, for what I'm doing right now, I need to constantly be in touch with people, to talk to them. Then you don't get the sense of how to deal with people if you've not been around people. That's what I feel.
I mean, like, because we have something here called homeschooling. And, like, where you teach your kids at home, and you got to make sure they interact with other kids or they can come out all kinds of fucked up. Because, see, life is a balance. That's the thing a lot of people don't realize. Because, you know, a lot of people will be like, okay, tell their kids, don't get a boyfriend or girlfriend, stay in school, study hard, okay? Worry about that when you get out. Okay, here's the problem with that bullshit. And I can call that bullshit parents watching this. You have a smart son or a smart daughter, right? There are dudes out there who talented, who can come in and swoop in on your smart daughter or beautiful girl who's swooping on your smart son, who ain't got no social skills, and they can completely fuck that kid's life up, okay? That kid can be walking down the street barefoot out of their goddamn mind when these dudes put that voodoo twist on them. Okay, in some kind of, you know what I mean? Like one of them crazy love triangles that you weren't ready for, you know? Like you've been studying your whole life. And this pretty boy come in, hey baby, how you doing? Look at your little calculus, it's cute. Love the numbers. You don't understand what the shit mean, but he know human nature and he just swoop in there, give it a little massage. Gone. Daughter mind blown, okay? And all that math money, he driving around while she at work in her Beamer, okay, and her BMW. You see, that's the thing. You got to balance. You gotta let them study, but also let them date and interact and experience that. Get your heart broken once or twice. You know what I mean? Make you stronger.
Yeah, that does make you.
Yeah, because if you just go out there, spend all your time at school, dude, the first dude who walks in, he can smell the weakness in you, and he coming for the kill. You know?
That's so true.
You gotta be
Dude, that's fucking universal. Dude.
Yeah.
That's not just
No, I know.
Yeah.
And see a dude like that, he know the parents don't like him, right? So what does he do? He gonna be manipulative. He can separate the daughter from the parents. You know, they don't like me. They don't want us to be together. But this true love. Maybe you shouldn't speak to them anymore. You see?
You're speaking that out right now.
No,
You're speaking that out right now.
No, I know it again because I
Dude,
I'm
someone's watching this video, dude. Someone's watching this video.
I'm friends with some bad boys. I know how it works. And bad girls. Oh, the manipulative girl.
Oh, dude.
Take all her friends out with you, you know, and then the bill come and she looking at you, you know, and you're like, wait a minute, it's 5 of your girlfriends here. I must pay this? Well, I love you, right? Aren't you my man? Shouldn't you take care of me? And next thing, he working for her. So you got to...
What happened to your degree?
Yeah. Dude, I know some scammers out there, okay?
Oh, man.
So let me ask you a question about dating in India. Okay, so India kind of conservative in the way it works, right?
Yeah.
So is it cool for two unmarried people to be living together?
I mean, it's not cool yet, but there are people doing it. Like a lot of people doing it right now.
Okay, but that was not a thing
That's not
back.
a thing back then. Yeah,
You see it as a good change or a bad change?
it's a good change. Like for me, I think it's. I think you need to understand someone before you spend the rest of life with her. So, for me, I feel that you should probably go out with them in few trips or something, because what happens is when I'm meeting someone, I'm always at my best.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm always at my best. She's probably always at her best, because we are meeting once in a while. Okay, but we are living together. You're not at your best all the time.
Yeah.
So you need to see what is the worst.
Yeah. But would you be able to rent an apartment though?
Oh yeah.
Considering that
no, it's difficult, but you get it. Like now, you get it, but it's like I know, dude. You know, to be very honest, if you have to rate this in percentage, 80% you won't get it. 20% you'll get it.
Okay.
It's difficult to live in.
Because they want you to be married.
Yeah, or probably people would say that they are married.
Okay, but check this out. What happens if guy and a girl dating in India, they're not married, living together, and then she gets pregnant? What happens then? Is that another, because that's kind of a taboo as well, right?
Yeah, so then what happens is, if they're not getting married, there would be countless reasons, but one of the main reasons is because their folks don't want them to get married.
Uh-huh.
So what happens is after that, they have probably get them married.
Uh-huh. But you also have arranged marriages too, right?
Yeah.
Is that
That's for people like who don't get girls like me.
is that dying out though, or that's still pretty common?
No, it's pretty like there are dudes from here who live here all their life, come back home, find a girl, get her here. Like I've seen so many dudes from here I'm saying
in the United States.
In the United States who are also like doing arranged marriage right now. It's kind of cool too. Like, you know, it's not as bad as you think it is. Because what happens is, imagine like if you live with a girl for like 10 years
Uh-huh.
and you get married, it's the same. Like, you know, there's no difference. But sometimes when you get married to a girl, it's a whole new relationship now. Like, you know, now you're trying to know her, then you fall in love with her. Like, you know, if it goes good, it's amazing. If it goes bad, it's terrible. But yeah, it's good for people.
But I won't pick BeYouNick. I don't necessarily, because my boy, I won't call his name.
Yeah.
His grandparents, he lives here, Indian, and his grandparents want him to marry. He like American girls though, you know?
Yeah.
And they have a girl.
Who doesn't like?
and they got a girl picked out for him, you see?
It does happen. But, you know, it was actually the scene for the past probably forever, that they pick it out for you and you have to get married. But now, in arranged marriage also, people meet, they try to, like, you know, they see each other and then they decide whether they want to get married to each other or no. Now, at least that has been changed right now. Like, not like everywhere though, but I'm seeing that change right now.
Cool.
I have a lot of friends back home. In fact, one of my teammates just texted me that he's getting married, and that's an arranged marriage too. They met the last time he was out back home, because he doesn't live where I live.
Uh-huh.
So he works there. So he lives right near me because we were working there. So he went back home like probably twice in a year, and then he saw like a lot of girls. They met each other, and then now he's getting married.
Okay, but Nick, check this out. Okay, peep this. So you in arranged marriage, and you get married to Judy, right? Now, here's the thing. Me and Judy went to school together as kids. We grew up in the same neighborhood. I'm like her first crush, her first kiss, all that. She really in love with me, but she's married to you.
You know, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's like that's a different scenario now. Like, that's you've been forced to get married as different, and you have to get married as different. Like, you know, there are a lot of people who want to get married, and then they find people out there who want to get married. As simple as that. This is a different scenario. You're talking about like someone who's been forced to get married to someone else.
That's true. That's true.
That is also true. I'm not saying it's not there. It's there. It's there. Yeah. Because what happens, we have like a lot of religions and a lot of castes.
Yeah.
And like intercaste marriages are like still a taboo.
Explain the caste system, because you guys were trying to explain that to me the other day.
So it's
Because most people don't.
humongous, dude.
Most people don't understand that India have this caste system.
A lot.
So a caste is like a tribe, would you say?
Yeah.
Like how it is in Africa, you have this tribe or that
Yeah.
tribe, or even with Native Americans, you have Navajo, Cherokee.
Yeah,
so it's like that.
So, you know, firstly, it's like the main caste, like a Hindu or Muslim or Sikh or Isai means Christian, Buddhist, Jains. These are the main class. In Hindu itself, there are so many subcastes, and then in so many subcastes, they're again bifurcated into so many subcastes, and like, dude, I don't know shit, dude. I don't know shit, dude.
So
like,
what would be like the biggest one among the Hindus with the most power?
There's no biggest actually, but every subcaste has its biggest.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you were telling me back in the day, if there was a well in your neighborhood, right? A well of water.
Yeah.
Like your caste would be able to get water from this well.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like this dude's caste couldn't use the same well as you.
Yeah. I mean, like,
That I know it's changing.
It's changed. It's changed.
Oh, it's changed.
It's changed. It's changed. It's not changing. Like, I mean, some slums out there who might be doing it right now because I don't know about it, but it's changed. It's not the thing right now.
So everyone is kind of being viewed as equal.
Everybody. Like, so a lot of people have a lot more rights right now.
But before it was like
Yeah,
all
yeah.
segregated.
Yeah.
Like, so the dudes on the lower end were screwed. Even though they look the same as you and everything, it's
Yeah.
just that they would be different.
Yeah, because it's not by the color there, it's by the caste there.
But how would you even know? Because you can't tell what caste I am by just looking at me if all y'all look alike, right?
Yeah, but then like you can't meet people out there so easily like back in the day because you always used to be with your caste people. Like I'm assuming I'm not the right guy to talk about it, but yeah, it was fucked up, dude. Like it was fucked up everywhere,
Cool.
and
cool.
the Brits came and fucked more. You know what the fucking funniest part about Brits is? They came searching for spices, okay?
Oh, the English came to India.
Yeah. Searching for fucking spices. And that was their entry to India. And they don't have spices in their food right now, dude. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck did you do for 100 years, dude? So fucking blunt. Have you tried food?
And they were also responsible for splitting India and Pakistan, right? And now you have a situation where India hates Pakistan, Pakistan hates India. Because I saw videos from the border between the two where they have the marching going on from the two different sides. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like these dudes out there.
Yeah.
But okay, y'all look alike. You realize that a lot of time we can't fucking tell the difference. So what's the big, I mean, I guess two different religions because they would be Muslim and you guys would be Hindi.
We are actually more diverse than them. We have more, I don't know about now, but we had more Muslims in India than in Pakistan.
Yeah, because y'all had over 100 million.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's the population in Pakistan?
I don't know.
But it's a lot lower.
It's a lot now, though.
And y'all both have nuclear weapons pointed at each other. Can there ever be peace between the two sides?
Hopefully it does.
Y'all, when was the last time y'all had a war?
50 something.
'Cause, I mean, y'all all got nuclear weapons now, so I guess ain't nobody fighting. So both of y'all like, well, shit.
We had war probably thrice. We had war for India with officially thrice, yeah.
Okay, but if the British didn't split the two up, what do you think it would have been like now?
I think everything would have been India.
No, but I mean, would everything been Would you all been able to get along, or they split you all up because there were so much differences?
So you know what happened is, that's what I feel is that they couldn't control us. If we, bunch of people controlling population so much.
Same
That's
thing in the
what-
Bahamas, because we were British too.
Yeah.
Okay? Because that's the thing. And you'd have 10 British dudes controlling like 150 black dudes. That shit's come backfire at some point.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, so
I ain't good in math, but I know that number fucked up. Okay? But go on.
So, I mean, like, I'm seriously not in the position to judge what would have happened. But they fucked us up, bro.
I know.
Yeah, they fucked up. And, like, bro, for me, like, they fucked us up saying that, like, the Pado, we made civilization there. We built fucking tracks there.
Mm-hmm.
There are fucking countries who built tracks without being fucking colonized, dude.
Yeah. The railroad. You're talking about the railroad tracks and all that.
Yeah, I mean, like, whatever infrastructure, whatever they fucking talking about.
Sure.
Dude, back in the day, 1 Indian rupee would be $50 out here. It's the opposite right now. $1 is 70 rupee.
Do you think India would be better off under British rule still, or not really?
Not really.
I mean, England got.
I mean, like, before they got in, like, see, because we were all. It's something that I can't judge. Like, if we all would have been like one big country, it would have been amazing. But then, like, you can't gauge, dude. Like, you can't gauge.
Well, once,
not my.
yeah, once you all don't go to war with Pakistan, I guess we're cool.
Yeah.
I know you all
I
too.
just, dude. So, me sitting here talking about war, not knowing shit about what's happening. It's fucked up, dude. Like, I meet a lot of people. Like, sometimes I meet like a lot of my fans are in the military, and when I meet them, when I hear shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? I can't say that right now. But then, like, when you talk to them, you realize what the fuck is happening in the world, dude. Like, it's unimaginable.
Yeah.
It's unimaginable, and you have been perceived in a way. What makes you think that this is happening because of that? But that has nothing to fucking do with the other thing.
No, I know. I mean, that's how. Because war is nasty. I mean, thank God I've never been in war. But you see the dudes come back. America come back from Iraq and Afghanistan, and they committing suicide or they addicted to these dudes. All fucked up. They'll never be the same. That's like why when you see like some people over here who have like this very muscular foreign policy, like if anyone look at us the wrong way, like we need to go to war. But these dudes ain't on the front line. They don't understand that.
They are the one who's fighting.
Yeah, like the guys who come back, dude, they ain't coming back the same. Like, you don't leave home, go to war, and come back the same happy, smiley dude. These dudes change. Because I remember I was bartending one day, and this dude had just come back from Iraq, and him and his girlfriend came in the bar, and man, we had to kick him out there. And no one wanted to like rough him up or anything like that, but this motherfucker was going crazy in the bar, and his girl was crying and screaming. And then, other dudes was going to jump on him. And I was like, wait, he's a soldier. He just got back, And so they stand off a little bit. But I seriously doubt that ended well because this dude was out of his mind. Like, he looked like he either was going to kill her or kill himself.
That's just one side of the war, dude.
Yeah.
That's the other side, too.
Yeah. Shit's all fucked up.
How did we get to the war, dude? How the fuck did we get to the war?
So you have a huge Indian audience, man. I see some videos of you meeting with some of your fans, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, is this dude Tom Cruise?
The culture out there is different. Like, they love you so much that I'm sure you'd realize it when you come to India. They would be like pouncing on you. They would be fucking mobbing you and stuff because we have that fan movement, and that's different. Like, when I came in LA and I collaborated with a lot of big people out here, nobody fucking gives a shit about them, yo, dude. Like, you're walking the street, shooting everywhere. Like, what?
Yeah.
I can't do that back in Dombivli, man. Fuck anywhere else. Like, so there, the fandom is a lot. Like, there you keep, like, when you're a fan of someone, you want to meet them, see what's happening in his life. You want to click a picture with him. That's how it is.
Yeah. Y'all can find us at the Naughty Pig, okay?
Every night. There's only one night I didn't go there, dude. Every night I'm there.
Well, you gotta tell me when you go in so I could call ahead and say, hey, give him drinks, okay?
Dude, it's not about the drinks. It's about you being there, bro. I would love if you are there. I want to say, yesterday, dude, the waitress lost my card. My membership card.
She lost your card?
Yeah.
The waitress lost your bike card?
No, my membership card. The Soho House. You've got a membership there?
Oh, you lost it at the Soho House.
She lost it. The waitress lost it.
At the Soho House?
Yeah.
Last night?
Yeah.
How'd she lose it?
I don't know.
She lost your membership card.
And I was supposed to go to the Naughty Pig. You didn't come.
You called me late. And I was like, man.
When do you fucking call to drink, bro? Like 4 a.m.?
I drink earlier in the day before 8.
You're always filming and drinking.
Because whenever we go out, I try to drink water, right?
Oh, yeah. This dude, like, every time I ask him to drink, like, one drink for me, he would have one bottle of whatever, beer and one same bottle of water. I'd be sipping here and there, like, simultaneously. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? How are you mixing the drink inside?
No, let me tell you the logic in that. Okay, guys, so you want to avoid a hangover? You gotta get water in there to keep you hydrated, you see? So I keep in the balance, okay? So both hands should have a drink in it. One needs to be water. Balance that shit out or you're gonna pay for it in the morning, okay? If you're hugging the toilet bowl right now, okay, you didn't follow my rules. So remember, balance. One hand each, okay? Or you on the toilet in the morning. You decide. By the way, the Taj Mahal was created by whom?
Shah Jahan.
And that was for his wife.
Yeah.
Did she die there or something like that? Or this was just like their little vacation home?
She...
why I mean
like, there's a lot of bad history out here.
Uh-huh.
So let's not go to like, what, like, I don't care what are the questions that you're asking me, bro? That's a lot of bad history, like,
So this was his wife.
Yeah, second, I guess. Second, right?
So he had a couple wives.
How much? Far too many.
So he had a bunch of wives.
Yeah.
So he built this for one of them.
One of.
So this was a special one.
Yeah.
This.
I don't know if it's true, but like, whoever built the Taj Mahal, their hands got chopped off after building it.
Really?
Yeah, so that they shouldn't be built again. So all the workers who were building it, he chopped off their hands so that they should not build something like this again.
You believe that? Is it true?
It is actually.
It is true?
It's true.
Holy shit. What year was that built?
I don't know, bro. Fuck me up, bro.
Sorry to ask you because I want to know if anyone's still alive. So I can see, did they cut off your hands? And do be like, nah, I got all my fucking hands.
If it's not like very old, it's not like, it's not like, it's history, dude. Like, it's not something which has happened like.
Yeah, because I know it shouldn't be that. Hold on, fuck it.
So it'd be probably before, it was at the Mughal era.
Okay, hold on.
1632.
Oh, 1632. I thought some of the dudes might have still been alive. Okay, never mind. Okay, 1632. It's been a while. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like 1950. My bad. Their hands got cut. That's a interesting story. Glad I didn't build it, but I mean, fuck. Dude, because I got to negotiate. Wait a minute. I only bring a bucket of sand, okay? I didn't do any of the shit. So
I can't do shit, dude.
I can't build this.
Matter of fact, I was sick all this while.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, listen. Please go check him out. Tell them all they can find you.
So I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and sadly on TikTok too. I'm joking, dude. Okay.
All is BeYouNick.
All is BeYouNick. It's spelled BeYouNick. My name's Nick. I do comedy videos, and this was not comedy at all.
What you think about TikTok? Before you go, what you think about TikTok?
I'm actually making 1 minute short funny videos.
You like it?
I mean, like, I like making it, but I don't like watching it. Like, TikTok here is really good, but TikTok back in India, dude, you would not watch anything else for the rest of your life. You would only watch TikTok India.
Because it's that addictive.
That's ridiculous.
No,
cringe funny.
Because you all have some dude, I remember.
We have a lot of pages, I'll tell you which pages to follow on Facebook. There'll be pages named as, not even joking, guys who cry passionately on TikTok. That's the name of the page.
But there's this Indian TikToker. I forgot his name. I know he's from...
They're huge.
No, but this one was special because he was from... I think he was like a farmer or something when he started fucking around on TikTok and then blew up.
That's good.
Yeah.
So what is happening with TikTok is like, we were not, like, we don't have internet all over India.
Yeah.
But right now it's coming through. After Reliance Jio is like a network in India, like how Airtel and like whatever the networks you have out here. Like, what was this? Which kind? T-Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a network, right? So Reliance Jio is a network in India which kind of gave free internet to probably like everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is now a lot of people are starting to get internet. So who is starting to get internet right now? Are people from all around, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and they love this kind of stuff.
Yeah. No, I can see that. That's the thing.
And that's good. That's good for people. For probably a farmer who's growing up, I would be amazed. Nothing better than that. That they are going to they're killing it out. Perfect.
True. Anyway, guys, check out Nick. Adios, mi gente. Nos vemos.
Adios, motherfucker. Sorry. That's what I know, dude.